You're the queen of petty.
Oh,
You're the queen of petty.
oh my king.
What's up, family? I'm Tommy, and welcome to DMO World, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, guys. So, guys, I'm kind of mad at myself at the moment. I'm not mad, but we've had a good run of vlogging on this channel, basically putting out videos once every 2 to 3 days. Over the last week, we've let it slide again, We've had quite a lot going on, but we're back again with a video, and I just want to fill you guys in a little bit on what's been going on with us over the past week. And also, I want to talk about something on this vlog, which is quite interesting, guys. So we touched on it before in another vlog, and I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but we were actually recently offered a show on Netflix. We've been intending to actually talk in more detail about that, and we haven't got around to it, but we are going to be doing that within this vlog. So I think it's definitely worth you guys sticking around for the entire video, hearing us out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So this week, guys, as I said, we haven't been doing any vlogging. We've had quite a lot going on. We've had a few little marital, don't want to say problems, no problems, but a few little things going on with us. So a lot of the disagreements have come about, basically, it sounds crazy, it sounds silly, but screen time. Like, we've got multiple devices within the household. We have 2 TVs, and every family member likes to have their screen time. It's their way of unwinding and stuff, just like most households. But it's like we're clashing. Like, someone wants to use their device here, someone wants to use their device there, and we're not coming together as a family. So that's kind of one of the things we've been arguing about. So one thing I don't talk about too much on this channel, I'm like an obsessed hip hop fan. I have been for a minute, and I'm also very into the whole true crime meets hip hop. I watch all the blogs, and it fascinates me and consumes me. And there's been something going on that's like literally fascinated me for years. I'm actually like a big Tory Lanez fan, and I'm actually a Megan Thee Stallion fan as well. I don't know if any of you guys have ever followed the trial and all of the things that have gone on since the trial, but this story, guys, has been absolutely consuming me over the past week, like watching all the blogs, because I'm not going to break down the whole story because I'm not a blogger. But yeah, this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion thing is crazy. Like, basically, look at the story. Some people think that he discharged a firearm and it hit her in the foot. Some people think that the friend did it, and I'm not here to say who's guilty, who's innocent. I don't want any crazy fans coming for me. That's not my job. I'm not a blogger, but the whole thing has consumed me. Basically, I don't know exactly what happened, but there's a lot of new evidence that might suggest that he was actually innocent all along, and he's an innocent man incarcerated. So anyway, I'm not gonna blab on about that. As I say, it's not my job. I'm not a blogger. You guys can do your own research if you're into it, if you do care to do so. But point of the story is, this whole thing is it's just totally consumed me this week. I've been coming in from work. There's been multiple videos that I've seen come up on my phone, and I want to watch, I want to listen. So I'm getting in the house, putting on my headphones while I'm, I might be cleaning the kitchen, I might be cooking, or I might even just be sat down on the sofa, to be honest, and trying to catch up on what's been going on with the blogs and with all this drama that's unfolding. This does have a detrimental effect on home life. When you spend too much time on your device, when you get too wrapped up in things, sometimes you can get yourself distracted from the things that are really important, your kids and your family that are at home. But we certainly need to get a little bit more control over how much time we spend on the devices, and be more intentional about coming together every evening, even when we're tired, even when we're defeated, even when we just want to relax and switch off. We have to be more intentional about coming together, spending time as a family. So yeah, that's something that me and Sharon have been having a few disputes about this week. But I think we had a really good chat last night. I think we got to the bottom of it. Other issues that we've been talking about. So we're good now. And we are going to try and make the most of today, and we're going to try and bring you guys along with us. And of course, like I said earlier, we're going to be talking about this Netflix show that we haven't really gone into too much detail. And let's just see where the day takes us. Stay tuned, guys. Tell you what, guys. Tommy, the weatherman, needs to update you as well. I completely forgot. The weather in the UK has taken a turn for the worst. It has been pretty chilly over the past few days. We have had a beautiful spring so far up till a few days ago, and now it's like, I don't know, it feels like winter's, well, not winter, let's not say winter, it feels like fall's back. It is windy, pretty cold, but we move guys, so. What's up, family? I'm
Aurora, don't go too close.
And I'm Araya, aka aka
Say it.
And I'm
Shazzy.
Shazay.
Shazzy, Sharon, mom, queen, baddie, wife.
You do look like a baddie today.
No, not a baddie.
You know, you do look like a baddie. You do look like a baddie. A classy, sophisticated baddie is what you look.
Classy body. No. We gotta look a bit classy over here.
I was just saying how we've had a few disputes about like me getting consumed with things and watching stuff on my phone, and it's cutting into family time. But also, you know, everyone
When we say stuff, we don't mean like naughty stuff.
We're not talking about
naughty stuff.
Can I add as well, guys? My head isn't actually this much bigger than Sharon's in real life.
It
it's
is.
just that it's
No,
not.
it actually is. Like he's got more head than he's got body. He looks like a reverse version of Johnny Bravo, like Pops from the regular show. You know, the Lollipop Man.
So you're saying I've got a massive head and a tiny body?
That's how big his head is.
Are you still mad at me or something? I thought we'd sorted all this out.
I'm not mad. I'm just trying to explain to guys how big his head is in real life.
I feel like when we're vlogging, I think you should be in front of me because my head is considerably bigger than yours. But yeah, now that looks better. That looks way better.
It's an illusion, guys. It's an illusion.
It's an illusion.
Yeah.
I think you're being a bit unfair. Like, I know I've got a massive head, but like I do feel like it's in proportion with. It's not like I'm a complete lollipop.
What did they used to call you in school?
Head. No, but listen. When I was about like 14, 15, I was a late developer. You know, like some people don't, like 14, 15, it's like you're a young kid. My body, I was small, I had a little body, I was quite short at that age, but my head had kind of fully developed, but my body hadn't. So I used to have a huge lollipop head, but listen, look now, since then, I feel like my shoulders are wide enough to carry my massive head.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not when you dance them.
She's still mad at me.
I'm just sorry. I'm just on one.
I come on camera, give you a compliment. How nice you look.
Oh, my king! Oh, so proportionate. Your head is in proportion with everything. I'm so sorry. How could I take the Mickey with you?
You're the queen of petty.
Oh.
You're the queen of petty.
Oh, my king! Look at you. Like, God took his time with you. You are, like, I don't even know. I'm just lost for words, guys. Like, I'm so blessed.
Are you finished? Are you finished?
Okay.
Are you finished with your petty rant? See, she's still mad at me. That's what it is.
I'm not mad. I'm laughing. If I was mad, I would not be talking. You know me.
True.
I would not. I would, like, get that on my face.
Do you think Tory Lanez is guilty or innocent?
I don't know. I don't even know Tory Lanez's song. I don't even know what he looks like.
Okay, so Sharon is going to the tip. This is the thing, yeah. When Sharon goes to the tip, it's a bit of an illusion. You think she's going to the tip to dispose of rubbish. She's actually going to the tip to collect rubbish and bring rubbish back.
You make it sound like I'm like some...
Because there's a shop at the tip.
You are like Stig of the Dump.
So funny.
I've never read it. There's a book called Stig of the Dump, and I think it's someone who lived in a tip and a dump. But listen, no, honestly though, I'm not. There's no lie here. Yeah, we've got so much rubbish we need to get rid of. She'll take some of it, but she'll come back with twice the amount because here's the ironic thing. There's actually a shop in the tip where you can buy old crap.
No, it's not old crap. It's new stuff that people have got rid of.
Okay. I can see. Yeah, the tiles were a good pickup. They were from the
and
tiles.
the blinds that's in the kitchen, and the blank bathroom.
Okay. Most of this morning, yeah. Look, you can see. I won't say anything, but it's not a nice day. It's not a nice day.
What can we do? What can we do? Aurora's been saying, Daddy, I'm bored. I'm bored, Daddy. I'm bored. I'm bored, Daddy. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. Nagging. But
Sound like that.
no, you don't. She doesn't sound like that, guys. But
Yeah, Daddy. Everyone knows
but
how I
tell
sound.
everyone why. No, I'm not bored anymore. Tell everyone why I'm the best daddy in the world, Aurora.
Because I'm gonna go see my cousins.
So her two cousins, which she really doesn't get to see very often at all, like it's not a lot at all. I said, okay,
we saw them last
we're bored. I've stepped up to the plate and said, look, we're going to drive. It's a bit of a drive, but I said we're going to drive. It's not too bad, but it's you know, it's a good half hour, 40-minute drive. I said we're going to go over it and half an hour. Then my bad. It's a half-hour drive, but I said, look, Super Daddy's going to step through in the clutch and take her and Araya, of course, to see her cousins. So we made a plan for the day. We can't do anything outside because the weather is anyway. Tommy, I know. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Our Shazzy is having a little bit of quiet time to herself, which I think she probably needed.
I want to game.
Wait,
I
on the month.
want to game.
I do have a tendency sometimes to announce it when it's that time of the month for Sharon, and I'm not going to do it, but I kind of already have. My bad, Sharon, my bad. But yeah, she's staying home anyway. She's going to get a bit of quiet time. But yeah, I promise you guys that we are going to fill you guys in on this Netflix thing and keep saying it. We will. Stay tuned, and we'll see you guys in the next scene. Right, guys, so we finally got home. That was actually a pretty long day. We stayed at the cousin's house for probably, I reckon we were there for like 4 hours, which wasn't our intention, but like I say, these girls, they really don't get to see their cousins too much, so I feel like it was, it's much needed some time together, you know. They used to be like sisters and spend so much time together, like the four of them, so yeah, it was nice to see them playing, having fun and stuff, so I couldn't pull them away too quick, but I was just saying that Sharon was probably loving life. She's probably sat here on the sofa with cucumbers in her eyes. Probably sat with cucumbers in her eyes, living her best life. Were you?
I'm living my best life. Yeah, I'm living my best life.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. We had a nice day as well. As I keep saying previously on the vlog, we're going to actually talk about this Netflix show that we didn't really go into too much detail on before. So basically, as you guys know, we're very transparent. We put a lot of our marital issues out there. Not everything.
Not
but, you
everything.
know, not everything, but we are quite transparent. We try and be honest and open about, you know, some of the struggles that we endured during marriage. Now, a Netflix show, actually, I guess they picked that up about us and they kind of liked us and they actually wanted us to be part of this particular show. Yeah, they were interested in using us and we were like, amazing. An opportunity to be on Netflix, that's huge.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously to start with, we were very keen. But we actually had a bit of a change of heart. And a lot of people might be thinking, are you crazy? You've been offered a chance to be on TV. You turn it down. You know, obviously we're already social media influencers. We have big followers. This might be something that could take us to the next step.
Which it possibly could have.
So they have to do like a whole like psychiatric evaluation on you it's like an ethical process just to see if you are mentally stable and like prepare you for like bad outcomes that might come from negative press, things that might come from being on TV. And I think, as Sharon was saying, like upon doing that psychiatric evaluation where they go into a lot of detail about your childhood, you know, exes,
The family life
past,
yeah,
they
school.
go into your school life, go into a lot of detail. And I think upon doing that, we probably felt like it's probably not a good time for us. It's not right for us. Like
With the way some shows are filmed, actually not even the way they're filmed. They might film it perfectly fine, but you know, people might just look at you, the way you talk, the way you present yourself. Oh wow. They might just decide they just don't like you.
Like Sharon said, you know, people can pick things up wrong. I'm not saying like for 1 minute, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Netflix are going to turn us into villains or anything. I didn't think that for a minute, but you know, they do need to make these shows to be kind of juicy. And we just thought like, it's probably not the right time for that. Like for me, the thing is with doing YouTube, like I like being on camera. I love putting myself out there, but I also like to have the creative control over what gets edited in and what gets edited out. Once you go into TV, that's beyond your control.
It, yeah. Because there's so many things sometimes that we accidentally say on camera, and then when you're editing, you're like, oh no, let's not put that in.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. But on TV, if you accidentally say something, and if a producer thinks, oh, that could make good TV, I don't think you've got control of whether they can use it or not. That will be it.
And also, like, you know, like I say, we're transparent about the problems within our marriage, but, you know, we choose what we do and what we don't put out. If you're going on TV, like a marriage thing, that, you know, you might lose a bit of control over what you want to put out there, you know, like we've we've been through a lot. We say that we nearly got divorced. We open that. We've never really gone into too much detail over what it's about, and I know you guys can probably speculate, but yeah, we just felt, for all those reasons, we felt it's just not the time for us. We thought, like, the way I processed it in my head was, you know, when, like, say, an artist gets offered a huge record deal and they turn it down because they want to stay independent and have all the control in their court. Like, that's kind of the way I thought. Like, even though, you know, our views and stuff are up and down, and we may not have the consistency and the views and the revenue that we want from this YouTube channel, we believe in it, and we believe if we stay the course with this, we will be successful in it, and we don't necessarily want anything to compromise that.
Exactly. And our children.
And our children, yeah. And we may be wrong. Maybe we did just turn down a huge opportunity, and maybe it's, I don't know, you'll never know until you do it, but we just felt like, you know, we do believe in God, and we believe in God guide you into making good decisions. And one more thing that was actually a big issue for me was childcare, because we'd have had to have been up in London filming for like multiple days, and we, you know, even the thought of leaving our child for like our children for days on end was a bit daunting.
And we did actually ask Aurora, and she said no.
Yeah.
She actually said, no, I don't want you to
so
leave
guys,
us for that long, and blah blah blah. So yeah, there was a lot of factors in that came to play, but for me, that mainly it is the children and my mental health. Like I don't know if right now where I am in this stage of my life, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't stable. I'm just not like as tough-skinned, that's the word.
Thick-skinned, yes.
I'm not as thick-skinned at the moment like I used to be. Whereas before I used to just like, just ignore it. He'll be like getting like irate about comments. I'm like, oh babe, just ignore it. Like, don't worry. But right now, that, like I said before, I am thinking of the pettiest comeback I can muster up, and I have to stop myself.
Yeah.
So I just think like it might not be a good thing for me and to do that. And we message them and say like, we have to decline this respectfully, and thank you for the opportunity. But then I said to the psychologist, I said to her, like, do you have a say in whether someone can should or shouldn't go on the show? And she said yes. And then I said to her, like, you do whatever you have to do, because she was saying like, oh, I feel unfair that for someone that has gone through a lot, that it's unfair to take an opportunity away from you, but at the same time it's unfair to put you in front of a screen where you could potentially get a lot of hate and criticism. And I said, to be honest, whatever you think, I trust your decision. And for me, I just prayed and I just left it in God's hands as well.
But yeah, obviously, like, if anyone involved in the show is still watches our channel, is watching this, like, we are obviously very grateful,
super grateful.
Like, someone would give us offer us an opportunity like that. So, you know, please, if you're watching, don't take this as disgratitude, because it could have been great. We don't know. We just thought it's not the right time to take the gamble. We we love our YouTube community. That's where like I feel comfortable creating.
Oh wow.
I feel comfortable creating the content, and we love our community. Obviously, of course, we want to grow this YouTube channel. We've always been very ambitious with it, and we want a lot more out of it than what we have now. But we love our YouTube community, and we want to grow it, and we're just staying the course on this YouTube life. That's not to say we've kept an open mind. If there's other TV opportunities, please reach out to us. We'd always consider everything. It's just maybe something in regards to very personal things about marriage and stuff. It might not be something we'd want to do, but certainly we'd be happy to be on TV. But yeah, guys, that's why we turned down the Netflix show. Let us know in the comments, what do you think? Have we made a huge mistake? Should we, could this have been...
We can't do anything else about it.
We can't do anything now, no. But in hindsight, do you think, guys, think we should have done it, or are we doing the right thing? Have we done the right thing?
I think personally, I think we have, because I feel cushy about it. I feel
the same.
Yeah.
I feel very at peace with. I feel at peace with turning it down. When we were like basically sending the message to say we're not doing this kind of thing, or we don't want to be put forward to the next stage. I felt absolutely content with it. I didn't. No regrets, guys. No regrets.
Yeah.
We still got our YouTube community, and we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep. We love this YouTube life. And we're also Instagram, TikTok. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep trying to grow. We've been doing this for 5 years now. It's been up and down, but we're not giving up anytime soon. We are still hoping that we can make something bigger of this thing. And we love you guys.
Honestly. And the thing is, like, these opportunities, like I always say, they would never come if it wasn't for you guys supporting us, and obviously liking, sharing. That's obviously boosted the algorithm to get us into these people's, vision. Yeah. So we are really, really grateful for that. And we love you guys.
We love you guys.
We love you. So thank you so much. Thank you once again. But we're here. We ain't going nowhere.
We're here. We ain't going nowhere. We're here to stay. Let's get this channel popping, guys. Let's get this channel popping. And on that note, before we end the video, please, once again, if you haven't liked it already, please do that. Please leave us a comment. We appreciate everyone. We try and read every comment if we can. I'm sorry if we miss some. Please don't feel discouraged. Please keep leaving the comments. But yeah, we love you guys, and we're going to leave you guys, but we will see you guys in another video very soon.
Cheers, mates. You're going to say cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.